Hello friends, my name is Professor Siddhant Kulkarni. In this semester of third year, I'll be teaching you the subject electromagnetics, which is one of the important subject of the third year first semester. Before starting with the subject, I would like to introduce to our college, which you know. Our college belongs to Sanjeevani Rural Education Society's College of Engineering, Kopargaon. We are in the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. We are now an autonomous institution. We are affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. We are also accredited by A grade by NAC committee. Before starting with this subject of electromagnetics, I would like to share with you some of the important points that one must know being a part of this department. What is the vision and mission of our department? If you can see this, vision of our department is to create an environment of academic excellence in the subject areas of electronics and telecommunication engineering and allied disciplines to make a world-class electronics engineer for socio-economic upliftment of rural India. So our more focus will be on socio-economic upliftment, and since we belong to the rural sector, so upliftment in the rural sector is a must. Then mission. Our mission is to make use of technology of electronics and telecommunication engineering as a principal instrument for deriving optimal solutions in the multidisciplinary engineering problems having social relevance. We are committed to the development of technical human resources exhibiting professional and ethical attitudes and interdisciplinary approach. See, vision is what vision we have while developing this department, and mission is the thing. By looking at this vision, what is the thing that we are going to achieve? So one must know, being a part of this department as well as this reputed college, one must know this vision and mission of individual departments. Then as we all know, what are the program education objectives? As all of us know that we usually apply for National Bureau of Accreditation, NBA. At that time, these PEOs should be known to each and every student. That's the reason why the very first lecture we are looking after is mission, vision, POs and COs that will be carried forward. Now, what is the first PO? The program education objective: to prepare students to excel in engineering profession by providing a solid foundation in mathematical, scientific and engineering principles having a multidisciplinary approach. See, this world is becoming multidisciplinary. There is not a single branch where you cannot find subjects related to that particular branch. There will be a multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary subjects. So our PEO1 is like that. Then what is PEO2? To train the students with good scientific and engineering breadth so as to analyze, design, create novel products and optimal solution for real life problems having social relevance. While learning this engineering, we should not forget about our social responsibilities. That's the perspective of PEO2. Then what is our PEO3? Our PEO3 is to inculcate in the student professional and ethical attitude, effective communication skill, problem solving skill, teamwork approach and an ability to correlate the engineering issues in the broader social context. Once again, we are looking at the social context where the knowledge which you gain from the engineering, which will be applicable for your social as a part of your social responsibility. Next, we'll see our program specific outcomes. Now, program specific outcome which will be specific for a program. See, ENTC is a program, so it is specific for ENTC engineer. So what is PSO1? PSO1 is ability to identify and formulate electronics and telecommunication engineering problem. And let me tell you friends, this PSO1 will be highly applicable for this our subject what we are going to teach in this particular semester, electromagnetics. So PSO1 is more suitable for us. PSO2 is ability to design, simulate and analyze electronic system as per the needs and specification using modern electronic engineering equipments, tools and software. This will not be that much applicable for our subject, but PSO2 will be satisfied in the remaining subject which you are going to learn in this particular semester. Now there are 12 POs, so I will just read the initial names, means what it indicates. PO1 is a program outcome. What is the outcome of what is the output of our program? So our ENTC as a program, what outcomes we are expecting? The PO1 is engineering knowledge. As we all know, we are here to gain a knowledge in particular field. So PO1 will be satisfied in each and every subject. Then problem analysis. There is no engineering without a problem, and no problem without the analysis. So once you have knowledge of problem analysis, you will definitely gain something from each and every subject. Then PO3 is a design and development of solution. As far as this subject is concerned, we are not going to design, but design and development of solution, this PO will be satisfied in some other subject in this particular semester. PO4, we are looking at conduct investigation of complex problems. So whatever we have learned from PO1, PO2, PO3, and that we will try to inculcate and try to impart in PO4. Now PO5, modern tool usage. So we are going to learn some tools related to the ENTC engineering, and we will try to use those modern tools. Then PO6 is engineer and society. As I have already explained to you in the PEO also, PSO also, without society we cannot do anything, or being an engineer we have some responsibilities to our society. So to engineer and society, that's the thing we will be looking at. Coming to the next, PO7, environment and sustainability. As in this paradigm of corona, we already understood the importance of our environment and what we should give to our environment, because environment is giving us lot many things. Ethics, this is the most important part. PO8, ethics is the most important part of our program outcome, where an engineer should have ethical approach to understand all the things and how he should behave once he or she goes to the society as an engineer. That's the important thing. Then PO9 is individual and teamwork. As an when this course progresses, the teamwork plays an important role while you are designing your project, while designing your anything. Teamwork is the key success of everything. So individual and teamwork is also one of the outcome that we'll be looking at. Communication, without communication you cannot communicate your ideas, one cannot communicate with you. So communication is another important program outcome. Then program management and finance, not much required in this technical field, but project management is an important thing when you will understand some of the projects in the third year as well as in the final year. That is important for us to understand. And lifelong learning, everything teaches us something. So we are going to learn from, means we usually say that a person or people learn from their childhood till the day they die. So it's a lifelong learning. This is a lifelong experience which you are going to have in each and every subject. It is not only applicable to my subject but also applicable to other subjects also. Now course objectives. Now from mission, vision, PEOs, PSOs, POs, now I will come to my course. The course name is electromagnetics. What are the objectives of this particular course? We'll try to understand. The objective means once we are studying this particular course electromagnetics, what are the objectives, why we are studying this particular course? So to introduce basic mathematical concepts related to the electromagnetic vector fields. Now see, electromagnetic, it is a combination of electrostatic and magnetostatic. So the combined one forms electromagnetics. We are going to have this discussion throughout the this course, so we'll try to understand that. So the course objective first is to introduce the basic mathematical concept related to the electromagnetic vector fields. Now vector is the thing which you have already studied in the previous semester second year, I think M3, but these vector fields plays an important role while understanding the field. Once you have the knowledge of vector, then we'll try to understand what exactly fields are. And some of the fields which we are looking after in this electromagnetics are electrostatic field, magnetostatic field, then flux density, magnetic field intensity, and whatnot. So we'll try to understand those objectives. This is the first objective of particular course. Then the second objective is to impart the knowledge on the concepts of electrostatics, electric potential, energy density and their applications. So why we are studying this subject? Once you have this idea, see, every one of us is using a mobile nowadays, and what exactly we are going to do means with a mobile, and what is the importance of this electromagnetic signal, that we will try to understand. Then the third objective is to impart the knowledge on concepts of magnetostatic, magnetic flux density, scalar vector potential and its application. So if you compare second objective and third objective, second objective is more concerned about electrostatics, third objective is more concerned about magnetostatic and its combination. See, the fourth objective is the most important for us. Being an ENTC engineer, you must know how the electromagnetic wave propagates. So to understand that, the knowledge of Maxwell's equation is must. So the fourth objective is to impart the knowledge on the concept of Faraday's law, induced EMF and Maxwell's equation. So what Faraday's law is, we already studied in the 12th standard, even in the physics also. We'll try to understand and elaborate it in which is required for our subject. Then the fifth objective is to impart the knowledge on the concept of electromagnetic waves and transmission line. So what exactly transmission lines are, how it is, this is a wired mode of communication where from source to destination some information is carried out. So we'll try to understand that objective also as we will progress in our course. Right now try to understand what electromagnetic waves plays important role in the transmission line. So in this video lecture, that's it I want to tell you. In the next lecture there are some of the points remaining, like course outcomes and syllabus of the first unit, what we are going to understand in the unit number 1, that will continue in the next lecture. So till then, stay home, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you very much.